Hi, I wanted to do some videos about how to overcome anxiety. It was something that I tried to find on YouTube just for some advice or some encouragement, and I remember there wasn't much stuff out there that I could find, and unless it was someone trying to sell me something. But you've obviously searched for this, or you're one of my friends, and this is kind of embarrassing, but like yeah, I just wanted to talk about a few things. So the first video I wanted to do was on the first step you have to take in overcoming anxiety, and it might seem really simple, but it is the first step. And it, just like many things in life, when you have to do anything, you've got to take steps to get there, and this is the first step. So the first step is this, is that you've got to recognize and realize that you want to change. You've got to take hold of that decision, basically. You've got to own that decision that you want to change. It's from this step, you know, all the other steps will follow through. You can't keep going without making this one. It's really simple, but you have to take this step. For some people it might sound simple, but for some people it's actually it's not the case, and I'll explain more. Because in recognizing that this is a decision you have to make, that also means letting go of any sort of justification or any reasoning that you have that might be keeping you in this situation. So, for example, like, you know, I think when I was really at the peak of having anxiety, I would use it as a reason not to do something. So you could say, oh, well, you don't know, I have anxiety, so I can't get better. So, you know, the anxiety is what's keeping you staying still. And you know, or like I can't leave the house because I have anxiety. You know, I can't do this because I have this. And to get better, you have to let go of all of those justifications and go, I want to get better. Because in letting go of those reasonings, it's freeing you to make the choice and the steps to move towards wanting. You got to want to get better. You got to recognize you have an issue, and you got to want to get better. Otherwise, you know, you're just going to stay in the same place. And you'd be surprised how many people can't make this decision, and rightfully so. Look, the reason why it's a hard decision to make, because ultimately you're changing your perspective. So, which is a really hard thing to do. Changing your perspective means letting go also of, you know, solid ground, because you know this is how you feel. I have anxiety, I can't do this. And all of a sudden you're letting go, and you're getting a new perspective now. Getting a new perspective is scary. But there's a lot of uncertainty in getting a new perspective, because you don't know, you've never had that perspective before. So this is something you don't know, so it's new territory, you know. It is scary, but it is a step you have to take nonetheless. And what else did I want to talk about? Yeah, so I mean, another good thing, another part of this though, a lesson that is sort of learnt in this, taking this first step, is that it's you owning something. So you own this decision, you own that you want to change. It's you doing it, because really when it comes down to it, you know, you control your feet and your hands and what your eyes do and what comes out of your mouth. You know, nobody controls that. You control what comes out of here, and you control your perspective. You're the one who controls your perspective. It doesn't matter how oppressed or like manipulated you are by someone else or by something. You actually control your perspective. Nobody can change that except you. It might seem like someone's changing it, but it's actually you changing it. So it's a very hard thing. It's a very hard thing to grasp. I think, especially with any sort of mental problem, you know, you may seem like there's no way out or there's no other way, but you know, that's what this video's for. because I want to tell you, you can make that choice. I can actually guarantee you 100% that you can make this decision. You can do it, you can get better. I think that's it. I don't know, I just wanted to start off by saying this, because, you know, there's so many topics to talk about when dealing with anxiety, but, you know, not many people talk about this when they talk about overcoming something or anything. You know, overcoming anything, it doesn't matter what it is, you've got to want to make that, you've got to make that decision to want to do it. You've got to own it, and you've got to let go of whatever it is that's making you not hold that first step. Take that first step. I really hope that, you know, this video can help you make that first step. Or find some encouragement, like, you know, that you can do it. I'm telling you right now, 100%, you can take that step. You can do it. I did it. Many other people have done it, and you can do it. Don't feel helpless. Don't feel overcome by not being able to make that decision. You can make that decision. And, you know, if you want to talk about this, it'd be good to have some sort of discussion. I mean, that's another reason I wanted to do these videos, was to be able to talk about this. So, you know, leave some comments. If you want to get more videos, you know, subscribe. This isn't really like a channel of stuff. I want to do a whole bunch of videos about anxiety, and you know, I probably will try and do one a week at least. But yeah, be encouraged. Peace to you, my friends.